Welcome to the After the Show movie podcast, brought to you by your hosts, Ace Scully and Cidtalk. We're addicted to movies. Are you? Welcome, Cidtalk. Welcome one. Welcome all.
Welcome. Was this the before the after the show discussion?
It is.
Like just nothing. Listen to somebody lawn their mower.
Somebody's lawn in the mower.
And don't get me started on what I'm irritated about on the internet. I'm not even going to mention it. Give them airtime. I'm just pissed off. So that was the before, the after the show discussion.
I'm irritated on the internet.
Oh my, shocker.
Do you have a cream for that?
Yes.
Yes. All right, Cidtalk, welcome.
Welcome.
I've said welcome already.
Yeah.
Welcome again.
Yeah, we're here.
It is Saturday, May the 2nd. May the force be with you. Is that right?
No, not yet.
This is After the Show, your weekly movie review podcast. And on episode 941, we're looking at the movie Dust Bunny. It's a 2025 movie. We're out now on streaming, rated R. It's also out now on 4K. Its runtime is 1 hour and 46 minutes, and it's from Lionsgate. Cidtalk's going to give us the synopsis of the movie, Dust Bunny.
Imaginary monster under the bed? Or creepy, horrible assassins? Or both? There you go.
Is that a question?
That's a question. That's my synopsis.
I'm phrasing it as a question. I'll give you the one off the box. Are you ready? And we have got a box this time. It's right here on my desk.
All right.
It says an 8-year-old girl asks her scheming neighbor for help in killing the monster under her bed that she thinks ate her family.
Okay.
It sounds mental. All right, Cidtalk, Dust Bunny, what did you think?
I enjoyed it very much because it's got that sort of Wes Anderson sort of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
And then I kind of get a little like, okay. At some point, there was, I lost a little enthusiasm nearish the end.
It's a bit like John Wick meets Wes Anderson meets Leon the Professional meets Where the Wild Things Are.
Yes.
All in one thing.
Good observation.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it, to be fair.
Oh, I enjoyed it very much. It's just that it got to where it was like a little muddied, a little weird. Well, you know.
It's a unique thing, even though I just said it was like a lot of other things.
Absolutely.
It is. It's like somebody threw a load of stuff into the soup, but the soup is different to what the things you threw in, which I like because I like a unique take or something original. It's also original. It's not a sequel. It's not based on anything. Brian Fuller wrote this completely. I like that. Encourage that, right? Make a new idea.
Absolutely. Always new. Come up with new stuff.
Visually, this is spectacular. It's one of those movies where everything is detailed and designed to the 9th degree.
Mm-hmm.
So every shot is framed purposely. Every costume that anybody's wearing is very unique and individual. It's very designed. Wes Anderson's the best way of describing it, right? It's
absolutely
super detailed and almost anal.
Fantasy-ish. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Like somebody, the person who has to make the set is like everything has to be just so. And it has interesting design elements to it. Like the people who come down the corridor are camouflaged as the wallpaper and stuff, Obviously, there's a monster under a bed.
And Ripley. Don't forget Ripley's in it.
Yeah.
We gotta have Ripley.
There's an actual monster that runs around.
Though? See? You gotta lean into the possibility.
I mean, it's leaning into the whole we've all have a monster thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like the overall, the final, if you haven't watched it and you don't want spoilers, don't listen to us. Go watch it and then listen to us. Do we have to still say that?
Yeah.
We hate spoiler things or knowing anything about anything. So if you're like us, then don't listen to this right now unless you've watched the movie. But the overall thing is whatever you've done that's terrible or that you've wanted to happen, that's bad thoughts. It's with you forever. And now you have to learn to cope. That's all you can do. You can't undo the past.
Right.
This little girl had wishes to get rid of parents that she didn't particularly like. And now we are where we are. And so now, you know, we're not addressing the whole idea of crime and punishment or anything like that. It's just internally, they do mention childhood trauma and triggering and all that kind of stuff. They've actually mentioned all that. That's not just our interpretation. And so the idea is it's going to be there. And now what do you do? Right? Don't wallow in it. She even said, Ripley, I'm calling her Ripley. You know, you can wallow in it or you can whatever and just whatever. So there's that. It's very heavy with that ultimately. Yeah. But then there are creepy people who are assassins and there is this terrible woman who is Ripley and the world of grown-ups is terrible, you know?
Yeah.
So I like the combination of everything and I love the kind of coolness in the beginning, you know?
The visuals are great. The fight at the beginning with the Chinese dragon and the
very
and the hitman in the alley kind of thing. From above, that's where I was like, this must be from a graphic novel or something.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because I mean, all that seems like the pages of a graphic novel. A lot of it does actually. But no, that's not what it is. You would think it is though. It's got really good action scenes. Maybe it doesn't go far enough for me.
Yeah, it just felt like,
some of the...
Getting into it, I was like, and? You know?
Yeah, because the fight scenes and the action scenes, they're very John Wick. So it's like, you know, people shooting, people stabbing, throwing.
Jumping, running.
But it also feels a bit... After you've seen something like John Wick, which is like hyper violent, but like a ballet of stuff going on, this feels like it was sanitized a little bit. Even though this is R-rated, it's not super gruesome or...
It's not, except we addressed
a lot of people
having a child participate in or understand about dealing with a dead body.
You're right, yeah, there's a dead body part.
Yeah.
But as far as the action scenes go, they felt very... I was going to say Kingsman, but no, that's even more brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kingsman. It's like a brutal fight, but without the brutal part to it.
Yeah.
So I was like, watching this going, is this a PG maybe? Because that's why they're holding back a bit. This guy's a real professional hitman guy, right?
Yeah, we don't know. We haven't been addressed.
Yeah.
We haven't been told what he...
But I mean, he seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he does stuff, but it's all very like, oh, he did that stuff, and now you're looking at it afterwards. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they held back a little bit. Yes, there was some action sequences which involved a monster, and they were really fun. I did like the way the monster was portrayed, and it did remind me of Where the Wild Things Are. Is it a puppet?
Some of it is, yes, puppeteers.
With a person inside it at some point, I'm thinking?
I don't know.
It's kind of what you expect from like a cartoon. Like the monster under the bed.
Yes, very cartoony.
When it pops up, it's got big teeth and it's kind of furry.
Well, she wished for it.
Yeah.
And so whatever she wished for, that's what she got.
But it's kind of scary, but it's also kind of cute, like a teddy bear.
Not cute at all. I think it's... here's my deal. Just to make everyone mad at me who loves rabbits, I think they're vile. I don't think bunnies are cute. I watch them in our yard and they are creepy, and maybe it's because when I was quite a bit younger, young adult, watched Danny Darko. And so to me, rabbits and bunnies are like, yeah, I can see that being the evil creature under your bed. So to me, it looked exactly like a bunny creature would look.
Yeah. The dust bunny. The movie starts with the dust bunny. A dust bunny, what you know as one, floating around in the air and kind of hitting other dust bunnies and picking up speed and getting bigger. Oh, that was cool. There's a lot of cool imagery.
Lots of it, yeah.
I really digged it. But I think you're right. I think maybe the last eighth of the movie is it loses steam a lot.
The last eighth?
Yeah, like if you had to cut it into eighths.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't think it's the last half. I think it's the last little bit of it where you're like, okay, it kind of gets wrapped up quickly, and then we get a explanation. That's it, right?
Right.
It doesn't, I don't know. we watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die the other week, which reminds me of this a little bit, where it's got this outrageous premise and the way it's executed. It's very similar, actually. But that kind of had a lot going on. This didn't feel like it has a lot going on when you boil it down to what's really happening. So when it actually resolves itself, you're kind of like, oh, that's it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a little bit. Okay, we've dealt with the idea that she's created her own trauma, because we never address when she says her parents were not nice to her. And then we find out that at the first, so this child has had 3 families, 2 foster families and her original parents, all missing or abandoned her or something. She claims they all got eaten by the rabbit.
Right.
Right. So the only hint of anything is that she says my parents weren't very nice to me. And then one person, the Ripley says or somebody, the FBI lady says, the only evidence was we found a bottle of horrible tasting stuff that you put on a child's thumb so they stopped sucking their thumb. It was sitting next to her bed.
Mm-hmm.
So was this little girl's interpretation of not being nice that her mother put this nasty stuff on her thumb so she wouldn't suck her thumb, and then she wished for a horrible creature to take her parents away? Was that it?
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all we know about the foundation of like why any of this is happening. So if we're saying, okay, childhood trauma, all valid, but then the mixture of the assassins and the murderers and the FBI and the Ripley lady, like, what is she? Is it a hidden secret organization? Like
it felt like it, didn't it?
It did, but I have no explanation. I got no information.
No, you don't get any. Everybody's really interesting and like designed and novel when they turn up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, here's a cool. Like the assassin lady who came in through the window, who didn't last very long.
No.
She looked amazingly cool, and it was a cool camera angle. And I was like, oh, these people are cool. It's like John Wick. So we're going to have all these different, and we do. But you're right. There's no rhyme or reason.
No.
It's just like, that person looks cool, then they're dead. It feels like there's something going on underneath it, but you're not going to know because we're not telling you.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's got a whole thing built up, but you're only going to see this story. But yeah, you're right. There's nothing really going on apart from it looks fantastic and the acting's really good. And it's a fun thing to watch.
It's very fun. And I do like the pace and all that kind of stuff.
You can't come out the other end going, oh, that was a life-changing storyline, or oh, all those hidden things in that story. Because it doesn't feel like that, does it? It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
It's just that message. We've all got a monster. It's just how you deal with it is how you'll be. Right?
Kind of.
Like you can choose to be all consumed by it and then it'll all be shitty. Or you can choose to either live with it and or ignore it. Or whatever you want to do.
What the little girl has done is wish for someone to come and slay her monster for her.
Right.
And he ultimately says, it's not up to me.
Yeah, it's your monster.
Yeah, you've got to live with it. So it's a good lesson. I like all that. Mm-hmm. But the sort of kind of diffused ideas scattered everywhere. And all the people coming as fodder for the rabbit, all the horrible assassins who then get scared and start screaming like children. That all was a bit like...
It's in the fall!
Yeah.
I enjoyed all that part where they're actually jumping up on the walls and it
lasted a little too long.
And my favorite thing was the FBI coming and saying, everybody on the floor. And they're like, no.
We're good.
So that was cool. Yeah, there are some really interesting moments.
Oh, absolutely.
It is not a steaming pile of horse dung.
Oh, no.
No, it's much better than that. All right, let's get on to the cast. Mads Mikkelsen plays, what does he play? His name is Intriguing Neighbor. Mm-hmm. So that's as much as you get of who he is. I love Mads Mikkelsen. I think he's really good. And I really liked him in this. That's all I have to say. I mean, he is who he is, right?
Yes.
He's got a way of being sinister, but you're not sure if he's sinister or not.
Yeah, and I'm not. And I'm going to sound terrible.
Yes.
I can accept that. I am not of the school or the mind or the group or the cool kids who think that partially not understanding what someone says because they just have sort of a mumbly way or the way he talks is cool and interesting because in life it happens. I don't find that interesting. I want to understand.
I don't have trouble understanding him.
I do, because he told the whole story about the monkey and the baby orangutan or something, and I was like, what? I didn't catch it all. I got the gist of it.
Right.
Now, it's not just me. I hear very well. I have very good hearing, but I believe in enunciation, and that irritates me. And that's just me being snotty.
Rude.
I know. Yes.
So how do you think Mads could fix that?
Oh, no, he should just keep being him. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
All right. Sophie Sloane plays Aurora. Was that right?
Aurora, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying in the movie. He can never say it right.
He keeps saying
Again,
it right.
he says it wrong.
That is true.
So what do you think of Sophie? She's the young girl in this movie.
She's perfect. She's amazing.
I also agree. She's very funny.
Yeah.
There are just some really funny... There's a whole bunch of this movie where nobody's really saying anything. It's all action.
Yeah, I thought in the first
20
half of
minutes.
the movie, I'm like, there's barely any dialogue.
Yeah, it got to... Before she meets him, which is a big chunk of the movie, there is no dialogue at all.
Yeah.
Apart from her talking to the parents. And she's like, oh, good night. Goodbye then. You know?
And they did seem a bit awkward, but then we've all seen Matilda and things like that where the parents are a bit, or like Harry Potter's aunt and uncle, they're kind of like, you know, like as grown-ups, they're not loving and sit down and be nice and everything. They're just sort of distant.
But she does a lot of the acting without saying anything.
Absolutely.
Just the way she looks at him. And you're like, you know exactly what is going on. We've got Sigourney Weaver as Laverne. What do you think?
Oh,
you laughed at
I didn't
Sigourney.
even know her name. Oh, yeah. I thought
Laverne.
So dumb. Some of the things she said. So if you don't like that, I don't mind doing away with a child. I mean, she's just she's completely
Matter of fact.
comfortable in who she is. And are we going to give away that spoiler?
No.
Okay. But I knew instantly.
I did not.
Oh, I did instantly. And then later he said a thing and I'm like, yep. Yep-o.
Yeah, so Sigourney's a good addition. And then they're just, the lady who turns up, the FBI lady, Sheila
she's really good. I liked her a lot.
As Brenda. If you stay after the credits, there's a little scene with her.
Right.
It's very brief.
Yeah, very.
And we've got that David Dastmalchian guy. He plays conspicuously inconspicuous man. So you'll know him from all kinds of stuff, but we recently saw him in Dexter. And there's a...
Yes.
Spoilers!
You're right. You can cut that
You're just
out.
dropping all the spoilers this week.
I asked. Yeah, this one. I mean, come on. It's been over for several months. If they haven't watched it, that's too bad.
I do like that guy. He does fit in this kind of movie.
I mean, totally generic. He's just...
He's got an interesting look about him.
In fact, I think he is the guy from Dexter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you mean the guy he plays.
He's the same character.
This is directed and written by Brian Fuller. Brian Fuller is responsible for a lot of things on TV that you'll know, such as Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen and American Gods.
Which we both love.
And a bunch of Star Trek. He's been writing and directing Star Trek for as long as...
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. So what do you think of... This is his first feature film. What do you think?
I think it's got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take the style and the vibe, the feeling, the flow, the performances, everything's great. And then it just gets muddy. That's what I didn't love about it.
Yeah, I think
Cut down the whole action sequence part. It just didn't fit with the... I understand that he's trying to deal with also his past and his choices because these people are all coming for him. And so it kind of graded up too much.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Quite like it. But I can see Well, as I was watching it, I was like, I really like it. I really like it. I really like it. Oh, it's getting a bit.
Yeah, and that's
And
why
then-
I think.
Yeah. And then just that tail end of it, I was like, okay, that's what you were saying. I kind of knew that that's what you were saying from the beginning. So it doesn't really have any
Yes,
major effect on me at
exactly.
the end. So IMDb reviews, what are those?
Those are reviews you're going to find on the IMDb, where you look for the 1 stars, and then we kind of make fun of them, unless we agree with them. Then, you know.
Yeah. So the first guy says, this is rated R, but only for implied gore. That's what it says on the certificate. Implied
It is
gore.
implied because we are dismembering a body,
He
and
says,
we don't see it.
the camera work is horrible. Constant zooming in and out. Camera needs to be moving all the time. Oh, apparently that's how it's supposed to be. It's so early 2000s looking. And I think he's referring to like Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah.
And I think that's on purpose, to be fair. The real monster is this awful movie. Second guy says, I genuinely can't understand why a good actor would agree to a project like this. This is not fun at all, and now I feel deceived by Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, Mads is a friend of Brian Fuller. He appeared in his show. So he's probably his first choice, right?
Yeah, and he is good.
Yeah,
Just
he's really
because-
good.
Just because I'm not in love with
He's-
some of the... I love his accent. Don't get me wrong. I love men with accents. Clearly. Husband number 2
We all have accents.
and husband number 1 also had an accent. So I love that. But yeah, I would have him in all kinds of movies.
And there are only 3 bad reviews for this. So the
Okay.
third one says, it baffles me how one can make such of a mess of a movie. It was like watching Teletubbies with diarrhea.
Oh my.
Colours were moving, everything was screaming, and not in a good way. It's very stiff and unnatural, and the screenplay, written by the director, explains a lot. I wouldn't recommend this movie to anyone. It's pure brain rot. Also, my disappointment is immeasurable with Sigourney. I wasn't even able to finish it, hence the 1 star. So,
I thought Sigourney was shining light in, you know,
she was very good.
she was very good.
She just delivered her character. It's just this very matter-of-fact character who says horrible things, but she has a little smile and a bit of a twinkle with it,
Yeah.
and it's unnerving a little bit.
Unnerving. And that she did it exactly correctly. I loved when he called her something, and she said, that's terrible. That's insulting.
Yeah. I can't say enough about the costuming. The costuming is amazing in this movie.
Very good.
It's like high fashion, but also streetwear at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like tracksuits that look like Prada. You know, it's weird. There's high heels, and Sigourney Weaver's jacket looks like it's got gun holsters, but it's just design on it, you know?
Mm.
She's got high heels with guns built into them.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of got a crazy thing going on. So extras, you know what? I've got the Blu-ray 4K disc right in front of me. It does have some bonus features. Also, Blu-ray companies, when you print your, cover for your movie, yellow writing on black background. It's not great.
No, agree.
It says special features: making the Dust Bunny, Monster Craft, Q&A, Cute to Cutthroat, Mads choreography video, cast explainers, and theatrical trailer. So there are some extras, which is rare these days. Extras seem to be going away. Conclusion: let's give Dust Bunny a score. I'm giving Dust Bunny a 7 out of 10.
I'm going to say, it's like I want to divide it into 2 parts. One part gets an 8 and the other part gets like a 6.5.
So that makes it a 7.
Do you? Doing math. I love it. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
All right, both give it a 7. I quite enjoyed it. But like I say, some movies just fizzle out, and this one fizzled out a little bit, right?
It fizzled out as it was supposed to be ramping up, right?
Yes. I mean, the ending's supposed to be the good part, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Is that how
Yeah.
movies work? Because sometimes I don't know if I'm just the outlier here. And it happens in video games for me too. But sometimes the part that I enjoy the most is the part before the stuff happens.
Yes.
Like the establishing part of something.
The origin story.
So like, let's say the Last of Us game, for instance. The beginning part where there are no, you're just living your life, you're having some fun in the town, you're looking at the town, you're understanding the world. Sometimes like that better than being attacked by 30 zombies,
Absolutely.
So maybe, so I'm not the outlier. Because you just agreed.
Yeah, but I am not probably a good judge.
So, yes, next week we're going to look at the movie Ready or Not 2. You've seen Ready or Not 1. You liked it.
Yep.
Well, 2. We're going to see 2. All right. Movie recommendations. I'm going with Leon the Professional for obvious reasons. It's clear that Brian Fuller likes that movie. In fact, the apartment building that this movie takes place in is pretty much the one from that.
Yeah.
But a bit fancier. And The Royal Tenenbaums, which is the most designed movie I've ever seen. Every single shot of that movie, you could look at it as a piece of art, right? And this follows that. So that's it.
That's it. That's your whole
Well,
list.
do you agree?
Yeah.
The Royal Tenenbaums?
Yeah. I mean, all of that world of like super high detail. But in this, I think a lot of it's CGI. I don't think it's all actually there.
I mean, it's clear that Brian Fuller, he likes Leon because it's too near it to, it's a fantastical version of it.
Yeah.
But it's too near it to be a coincidence. And it's also too near Wes Anderson's stuff to be a coincidence. So I think he's took some inspiration from things, right?
As
there are probably
everyone knows.
other things in there too, right? Well, Where the Wild Things Are.
I think you've seen Donnie Darko a few times.
Yeah, I do too. Because that mask that she wears when she's out,
Yep.
yeah, that's totally.
And the creepiness of it all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
And my recommendations
Correct.
are, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So I am going back over all of the movies I've ever seen that have ever been made. I haven't seen all the movies that have ever been made. These are the movies I've seen of all the movies that have ever been made in the adventure category. I'm just doing that in alphabetical order. And I'm up to captains. I've got all the Captain Americas. I've got Captain Marvel or Captain Marvel, whatever. Captain Ron with our Lee from,
Captain Ron.
Yeah, I think it's Lee from
Is it like Overboard?
kind of. I think it is. I think it's him, different, same kind of character.
Right.
Different movie. And then we're moving on to Cars, all the Cars movies, which I love. And then Castaway. That's quite the adventure. I'm lost alone on an island.
Helen Hunt.
Okay, tell the story. Or do you want me to tell it?
All right, you tell it.
We went to see Castaway, and the only seats we could find were the second to the back row. And first of all, the movie started, and they didn't turn the lights off. And then the movie kept going, and they still didn't turn the lights off. And they didn't shut the door right next to us. Finally, they dim the lights, and some ladies come in and sit right behind us. And I mean right behind us. And as the movie's going, the door finally shuts. Everything's kind of calming down, and one of the ladies to the other in a normal voice, like I'm talking right now, not like whispering, not like we're in a movie theater, so let's be polite. She just said, "Oh, Helen Hunt." And then I believe they proceeded throughout the movie to make comments to each other.
They did. They totally did.
It was not a great movie experience.
Well, we remember it, so it was memorable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More than the movie. I think I like that more than the movie.
So when we watch it again on a rerun, we would be like, "Oh,
We
Helen
need to
Hunt."
find those ladies.
Yeah. So that's that. All right, A Scully stuff. What you wrote this down, not me.
I wrote it down. Well, I mean, you could add whatever you want. I just put that on there because it's important.
All right, so I'm learning to play the guitar.
Correct.
You got me a guitar for Christmas.
Correct.
I've been having some trouble with the guitar. Right? Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
The electrical buzz sound. Yes.
Yeah, it's got some kind of feedback going on that this week I've been trying to track down. Took the guitar apart, looked at all the wiring, got a multimeter, checked all the,
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find what is causing the buzzing because it seems fine, but still I'm getting this buzzing. So what did I do to to fix the buzzing?
Buy a new guitar.
So I've had a guitar on my wish list since, first, at Christmas when you got me a guitar, it was like I kept thinking, I really would like to learn to play the guitar. It seems fun. But will I like it? I don't know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I found a cheap guitar on Amazon and we bought it. Oh, you did. Thank you. And
I didn't find it. I bought it. You found it.
I found it.
Yeah.
You bought it for my Christmas present.
Yeah.
And I've been playing it since then. But then recently it started getting this problem. So there's a like a lesson to be learned probably, isn't there, from buying cheap things on Amazon?
Well, no, I think it's fine because I think what you've researched,
I've learned,
found out is that most guitars have the exact same problem and that different people just deal with them different ways. It's electricity running through power cables and then more cables and then pieces of metal into a block of wood that then has metal on it that you're touching with your own electrical currents and body. So I just think it's a known issue. If
some people actually love a guitar that sounds terrible and buzzy.
Yeah, and terrible is, subjective.
Well, they're like, no, that adds to it. I want my music to sound like that. Yeah. Or like fizzing. It sounds like, sometimes it sounds like a can of Coke being opened.
Yeah, the crackle. So yes, some people love it, but I think it's I don't think it's anything to do with the quality of that guitar unless.
No, you know what? It's a really good guitar.
It is.
I think it's comfortable to hold.
I think that if some component inside of it has a little wire has come loose, I still feel like the one you've bought is a Fender. I do believe that could even have a similar issue. So, is what it is.
Well, I did quite a bit of research about I've ordered a Fender Telecaster, right? I did some research on that one and I don't see much bad feedback for it. I've seen a couple of people who it's broken in transit. Like it was snapped in half when they got it. But mostly, I see people saying it's a really good guitar, So I got one of those, and it should come tomorrow. I got it in purple. I asked our home assistant today, is my guitar shipped? And she said, oh, I noticed that your guitar, you've chose the purple color. You'll be playing Purple Rain in no time.
Oh.
So they're getting clever, aren't they, those computers? All right, Cidtalk, what's for dinner?
Well, we're having pizza and corn because we're having a frozen pizza that's been cooked.
Let's just have it frozen.
Let's not. And a can of corn because for some reason, sometime in my life, I had pizza and tacos and corn on the cob at someone's house. And it was delicious altogether. So now we have pizza and corn.
To me, when I think of eating pizza, corn seems to... I've never had a time where I had corn with pizza unless you did it.
It's delicious.
But I feel like it's the best thing with it.
Absolutely.
I like to put some on top even when I'm eating it.
Absolutely.
So there you go. Cidtalk, what is your advice? And let's get out of it.
My advice is not advice, of course. Advice that's not advice. So this is my marinating thing. And this movie kind of lends to it. The idea that she's been marinating in the fear of the big rabbit and maybe some self-loathing that she created it and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, marinating in life can have like two different results, like marinating in the experiences of your life and your interpretation and how you cope.
Mm-hmm.
So if you stay in a very overly salty marinade, right? That's misery and unhappiness, negativity, always taking the route. And I understand there are tragic, terrible, horrible things I will never experience that I cannot account for how people could cope with. I mean, I can't. So I'm not saying every single thing you got to have a positive attitude about. I don't mean that, but the way you cope afterwards and the way you process it, I mean, you're just going to soak in it, right? Like a marinade. And if it just is repetitively miserable, if everything you do just comes back to the negative, that just soaks in. And that saltiness is very hard to overcome, right? We all know if you put in too much salt in food when you're cooking it, you can't take it out, right? You got to balance it out or do something, but it's very difficult.
That's true.
But if you make an effort, as you get older, I'll say it's easier as you get older just because that's how it works, right? Time and perspective. But you add a bunch of stuff to the marinade, right? All the stuff. You allow yourself to have all the sweet and the spicy, the sour, and the salty. Don't ignore the bad stuff. But if you allow yourself to have the goofiness and the happiness and the self-indulgence sometimes and coping with things in different ways, all of it, then it's much easier to untangle one from another. Like if a big miserable thing does happen, it's kind of easier to kind of move that over here and deal with it than to just already have been marinating in the sour saltiness. There's no way out from that, right? There's nothing else for you to hang on to or to think, I'm going to add a little bit more of this goodness right now because that's what I need. So either way, your life, the marinade of your life, you're soaking in it and it's
gross.
It's soaking into you.
Well done. Well said.
It's like a line from a U2 song. I thought of it after I thought of this, but I've been all over and it's been all over me.
Well, copyright Bono.
Oh
Bono.
no. Bono. Let's call him Paul.
Let's call him Bono. Bono Houston. Houston?
I don't even know his name. He's my favorite.
Paul Houston.
I don't care.
Bono.
His name is.
I've always called him Bono. I don't know if that's right, but who cares?
It's Bono.
No, Bono.
No.
Like a dog biscuit.
No. Stop.
All right, Bono. Goodbye. All right, so let's play some music first. All right, you can catch this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube. We're also on social media, X, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok. All those places you can find A Scully or Cidtalk. You can email feedback to me, ascully@ascully.com. Don't email Cidtalk. She does not want your email. And stay classy, the Dust Bunny. Thank you.
I'm going to say, think for yourself or someone's doing it for you.